Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is time for another episode of Neighborhood Watch. I hope everyone is doing quite well tonight, and I am posting rather late. Nevertheless, I was in the mood. I love that. So, am I forgetting anything? Got the lights set up, got the Murder She Wrote cards here. This is my Murder She Wrote deck. This Bad Mamma Jamma is a 200 card deck full of keywords that will help us solve murder, crime, corruption, extortion, bribery, greed going on in the communities, one neighborhood at a time. And I'm going to be cutting that deck in half because it's very hard to shuffle as is. For clarification today, we are using the Bonefire Tarot deck. Hold on, let me get this set up here. This is the Bonefire Tarot deck by Gabby Angus West. And I'll be using that to clarify cards. For personal reading information, check below in the description box. You can find my website and scheduling page down there, as well as up in the right-hand corner. Just click the eye in the sky. That will take you to my scheduling page, where you can book a reading at your convenience. Social media is down there as well. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm not really active on Patreon. I suppose you could follow me on there if you wanted to. Donation information is down below as well. So that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this reading. I want to see what comes out, and it should be interesting reading at night, doing a night reading. But honestly, I'm kind of loving it. So, all right, I'm going to take this one right here, and we'll move this pile over to the other side. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you aren't currently subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. With all notifications, so you'll always be notified whenever I upload an episode of Neighborhood Watch. We also do lots of readings on this channel. We do all kinds of readings, really. Not just these readings, although I've kind of been on a kick lately. So, well, this is only the third one so far this weekish. And we're going into the next week, so you know what I'm saying. I took a break from doing these, and I'm back to doing them, so I like to stick with it for a little while. Let me see if I can get all these cards into my hands, which is probably going to be the most challenging part of this reading, to be honest with you. So let's see. Spirit, what do you want to expose? Neighborhood Watch. What's going on in the neighborhoods that we need to be aware of? All of a sudden my nose is itchy. Neighborhood Watch. What do you want to expose? What's going on in the neighborhoods? Show us, Spirit. What do we need to be aware of? I was getting a lot of messages before I started the reading, but I'm not ready. Yeah, I'm not ready to give any of those messages because I feel like the energy is pretty sporadic, and I don't want to be, I don't want to just say whatever right now. I want to let the cards speak for themselves. Let's see. Neighborhood Watch. What do you want to expose? That's too many cards. That was a huge packet they're going to give me. Right, so maybe some cards will jump out. Let's see. We have something going on with a bomb sniffing dog. Okay. That could be going on in an airport. We have a bad influencer. Yikes. What's going on? Neighborhood Watch. This one wants to come out. Someone is having an ego death. We have a something going on with a trap house. That could be what that bomb sniffing dog is doing. Let's see. Just ramping up here. They want me to pull this one out. Something going on with the airline industry. Yeah. Definitely getting... I was picking that up. Yeah. The question is, which airline industry, right? The corrections officer could be involved. We also have something going on with the West Wing and a sus army base. So that's interesting because I completely shuffled this deck and split it a couple times and have been carrying it over to this table piece by piece and then putting it back together. And so there's no, it's a long shot to be getting the same two cards that I got in the last reading. So there's definitely something going on with the West Wing and a sus army base. So if you want to know what I found out, watch the last reading I did in the series. I'll link it up in the right hand corner for you guys. But this is now I'm wondering, is all of this stuff connected? Definitely getting something going on with an airline here. All right, let's go ahead and start clarifying. There's something definitely going on with Trump and his indictment. I heard he may be going to jail this week. There's something going on with the West Wing covering up a sex scandal, but there's also a sus army base involved that keeps coming out. So go ahead and clarify the bomb sniffing dog, please. Clarify bomb sniffing dog. We have the sun. That's Aries energy, Leo energy. This could be going on outdoors during the daytime. Yeah, the Page of Swords, a spy, reconnaissance. Okay, notice how all the cards are getting mixed up here. There's definitely spy energy here. So the bomb sniffing dog is doing some sort of tactical stuff outdoors is what I'm getting. I wonder what they're looking for. I'm also seeing something going on up in the sky. Okay. So this could be an aircraft. I'm seeing something is looking down. Something is looking down from the sky, down onto the land. So someone could be looking for their bomb sniffing dog, or this could be like a metaphor for some aircraft thing going on. Two of coins. Something with water. Also, a bomb sniffing dog is going back and forth. And yeah, this is looking for two boats or something. Or it's looking for two ships, or something about, I'm getting a figure 8 here. Okay, I feel like this, I still feel like I'm getting something about a river. I have to say what I'm seeing. Something with a river here, or some kind of body of water. Okay, so a bomb sniffing dog is looking for something here. Could be an aerial type of situation, looking down on the land is what I'm getting. Bear with me, guys. All right, let's see what's going on with this bad influencer. Who is this? Who is this? Tell me about this bad influencer. Who is this bad influencer, Spirit? Three of Wands. Someone is at a distance here. I got someone making plans, or I also heard someone that turned their back on someone here. Someone is plotting and planning. Nine of Wands. I have Aries and Sagittarius. Could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Virgo, or all three are bad influencers. But I'm really getting that this bad influencer is someone that's very wounded. Okay, I'm seeing someone here that's single, independent. They may look very good. They may be very physically fit. But I feel like someone is affecting a lot of people with their wounds. They haven't healed properly. Okay. Could be a Sagittarius doing this. Someone could be making some sort of plans for the future to influence people in a destructive manner because they've been hurt. That's not good. I feel like this bad influencer, this Aries, Sagittarius, or Virgo is going to have an ego death once they find out that, or once other people find out what they've been doing. Tell me about this ego death, or not. I mean, Spirit will take care of people like that. Universe will take care of people like that. What's the ego death? I have the Magician. Be some kind of magic here. The Hermit. Something having to do with a manifestation here. Tell me about this ego death. Virgo's energy is coming up. Virgo could be having an ego death. Yeah, it's an earth sign, Knight of Coins. Could be a Taurus as well. Let's see what it says here. Someone is slow. Someone is really slow. Judgment. Yeah, someone's getting karma. I feel like someone is having magic done on them. They've been doing, probably because they've been doing magic. It's a Virgo. They're receiving karma for something that they manifested. They're going to be having an ego death, which is not a bad thing, but it just means that, you know, they don't, they lost their ego. I think that's actually a good thing. So if it's a Virgo that's had an ego death, it's probably a good thing. It would be hard to, they're focused on manifestation at this time, and so there could be a bad influencer trying to get to this Virgo, but I feel like this Virgo is, they've had an ego death recently, so. Also, someone could be manifesting an ego death for a Virgo to happen. That's what I'm saying. What's this trap house? Tell me about this trap house. What's going on with this trap house? Page of Swords. That's where the bomb sniffing dog is looking. So a bomb sniffing dog could be looking for a trap house. I feel like they're looking for near some water. I'm getting a river. You guys see that? The Page of Swords is here. Someone is doing aerial reconnaissance of a trap house, and I feel like there's bomb sniffing dogs around the area. The High Priestess is here. It's a secret trap house. Well, that's the point of a trap house, right? Also, a spiritual practitioner could be doing something here, but I highly doubt that. There's the Death card. Something is over. Something is ending. I feel like this trap house has been spotted. If I can give you any more information, I'm seeing 2 towers. This is definitely a very prominent skeleton here, so there could definitely be some death involved in this situation. I'm seeing one person in particular. I have Pisces and Scorpio's energy involved in this situation, as well as Gemini. So that could also just be a metaphor for something else going on, but you know, usually it's about drugs and stuff like that. I'm definitely getting, I do pick up gang stuff here. Yeah. Definitely getting a bust. There's going to be a bust. I feel like the feds are on this case for sure. It's definitely a federal investigation. I mean, I feel like, because I'm trying to think of the movie that I saw that is kind of like what I'm seeing in my head, but what was it called? It might have been like Nikita or something. I think it was like Nikita or one of these, like where it's I can't explain it. Someone played both sides. Someone played both sides. They're a double agent. Someone was a double agent in this movie. And what happened was the whole operation failed. The guy that was in charge of the people going to bust these probable trap houses or whatnot, there were a lot of Russians involved and stuff like this. He lost his whole team. And I mean, it's pretty advanced what they have to do, like how these situations are set up. But I forget the name of the movie. But yeah, something about possibly someone who's a double agent here. There could be Russians involved. There could be the feds are involved here, possibly. Tell me about the airline industry. You have the Empress. Someone's mother could work in the airline industry, or this is very beautiful energy. Also, someone could be pregnant here. Someone could be pregnant working for the airline industry. Someone's going to be a mother here, beautiful mother. Someone could have blonde hair here. Blonde hair and blue eyes. Maybe this is like one of those Swedish airlines. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. This looks like someone is defrauding an airline industry here. Okay, could be this Empress. Could be a Libra or a Taurus is doing some kind of, I'm seeing someone here could be a convict as well. Or a mother could be dealing with someone who's stealing something from the airline industry. Tell me about this airline industry. The Three of Wands. We saw that with the bad influencer card. Yeah, someone is plotting and planning something here. Someone that works for the airline industry, it could be a mother. They could be thinking about how to get from A to B, making some plans here. I feel like this is related. This airline industry is related to this bad influencer somehow. They could be trying to take down an airline industry or something like that. Hold on 1 second while I get these cards unfettered here. Okay, let's see what this correctional officer is doing. Tell me about this corrections officer. We have the Six of Cups, someone you've known from the past, or someone from your childhood, or someone you've had a past life relationship with. Three of Coins, working with others. Business operation here, it looks like. A Magician. We saw that with the ego death. But other than that, Scorpios and Capricorn's energy is here, as well as, Mercury's energy with the Magician. So it looks like this corrections officer is thinking about their work or a relationship they had from the past. Someone is trying to manifest something here with like a team of people or like a group of people. Getting something with carrots, eggs, or barley or grain. I'm also getting like a coven or possibly like a very tight-knit group here of people. Okay. Oh no. Getting something with food. Not sure what. I'm getting something about like a supply area or like a cell. Corrections officer could be doing something with like food or something. Tell me about the West Wing. What's going on with the West Wing? Justice. Yeah, there's going to be a court case here. Justice is going to be served. The West Wing is getting some karma. So either President Biden's administration or President Trump. But I mean, I feel like this is having to do with the former president's administration. That's what I'm getting. But I could be wrong. We have the Knight of Wands, Aries energy. The letter is arriving. There's news arriving, and the Knight of Cups here. Two masculines could be involved, a fire sign and a water sign. And I'm also getting like something about fire energy, water energy. So Aries and Pisces energy. I'm seeing two people being brought to justice. It could be two people here. I'm seeing something about like there's a lot of fog in this card and there's a lot of fire here. Oh, I know who I'm seeing. This reminds me of Trump's son. Son-in-law, is it? Yeah. The guy that Ivanka is married to. Him. Something going on with him and another guy. I don't remember that guy's name. I'm seeing something with them going on here. Some kind of legal situation. Okay. I also heard inciting the V word, like violence, but I really hope that's not the case because we don't want to say that. But there could definitely be something here about that. You know, the Nine of Cups is someone that goes after they're very idealistic, but I definitely get a letter is being delivered here. There's some news coming in, and it's some hot tea. And this is coming to the West Wing here. So whatever this is, y'all are going to hear about it this week. Pretty sure. So what's this Sus Army base? Tell me about the Sus Army base. Someone has a relationship at a Sus Army base, or someone did have a relationship there. The Magician. Yeah, they're making something happen. There's some correlation, some relationship here. The Magician came up with the corrections officer and the ego death here. There's the Magician and the Magician and the Death card. And we saw the Death card with the Trap House. So someone in a trap, someone involved with a trap house could be doing something at an army base because there's a relationship there, is what they're telling me. So someone here could definitely be doing some sort of trafficking or something like that. Anyway, guys, sorry, I am not feeling well. Actually, I just ate a bunch of ice cream and now my stomach is like making all these weird sounds. Anyway, that was a bad idea. You know when you have like half a pint of ice cream left and it's just like, just eat it, but never again, never again. I'm not going to do that again. I think it was less than a pint. It was like a quarter of a pint. But it was so good. I was so tempted anyway. So this is the energy. This is the energy that's coming through here. Okay. I feel like this energy is on the brink of something, and I really feel like we're on the brink of something pretty explosive here. There's a lot of suspense and tension, and I feel like we're coming upon some things here. Some things are going to be. I wish I could remember the name of the movie, but it's like I really feel like there's a lot of reconnaissance going on, and I feel like there's stuff being exposed this week that's pretty big. Okay, I'm getting like stuff with drugs, social media, the airline industry, possibly like the prison system, and like maybe army base here, plus the West Wing would be more political, governmental stuff. So I feel like a lot of that is coming out. I feel like that's this week. That's happening right now. It's happening right now, actually. How I feel about this reading. So, some things to keep in mind, to be aware of. Take care, all of you. Sending you many blessings, love and light.